Hi everybody, JB here. Basically, three things today to discuss last night's World Cup action, preview the England game tonight, and then we preview Burnley QPR tomorrow. Because Burnley will go to that game minus Anna Sonori, who's hoping to play a bit of part in the quarter-finals against Portugal in just over an hour's time as we film this. Right, well, let me just start basically about last night. Let's start with Croatia against Brazil. Didn't commentate on it, but I watched it as a spectator on the telly yesterday, and I thought Brazil were very, very unfortunate to go out. I thought for the 120 minutes they were by far the better sides. Croatia were down here, and Brazil were up there in terms of wanting to play the game. Croatia were just boring. They were dull, lifeless. They didn't contribute that much. They got a lucky equaliser, which I didn't think they deserved on the balance of play. Brazil, to be fair, had chances, didn't take them. Maybe that's what got them there. Croatia got lucky. The goalkeeper had one of those games where nothing was going past him. Only a bit of genius from Neymar stopped him from keeping a clean sheet, if I'm being frank with you. But Croatia should never have been in a position to go through to the semi-finals. I'm sorry, they got lucky. The penalties, I think, I feel sorry for Brazil because they, I'm down to commentate for the TCO for the final next week, and I really, dearly hope Brazil will be one of the teams involved in that final. And I'm very disappointed that they're not in the tournament now. They were my tip to win it as well, funnily enough. Disappointing. That put me in an angry mood. Before I had to do Argentina against Holland with Luke. You may have heard it on the TCO and JB Sports last night. And that got me even more angry once the final whistle came by, partly due to the referee. Let me just tell you his name. His name basically was a Spanish referee called Antonio Mateo Lahoz, right? One of the worst referees. I've been doing YouTube commentaries on football for nearly 7 years. I've been watching the World Cup man and boy for 32 years, right? Never have I seen such an inept refereeing display in all that time than what I saw yesterday. There were 17, yes, count them, 17 yellow cards. There must have been about 100 fouls. Both World Cup records for all the wrong reasons. We had drama. Lionel Messi should have been sent off, by the way. It's, disgraceful that the Dutch players get penalised and booked for nothing offences, and yet Messi deliberately handles it, stops a clear Dutch attack and gets nothing for it. Yes, he picked up a yellow card later on in the second half, but the damage was done. Listen, he's a great player, and also I did not like his play acting. I mean, listen, his involvement on the 2 goals, you can't criticise. The penalty was a top-class penalty he took there. In fact, he took 2 great penalties, one in normal time and one in the shootout, which I'll get on to later. The Argentinians were just disgraceful in their discipline. They basically tried to draw Holland in, and they successfully did that. I thought Vigos was booked for nothing. I'm trying to work out still now to this minute how half the Dutch team got booked for nothing offences. It's just crazy. Maybe this referee has refereed Messi a million times before and is giving in everything he wants. I don't know, but there's an element of dodge about that, and I hope Mr. Lahoz never referees a match of that magnitude again. And I also have to question why a Spanish referee was in charge of a game involving Argentina. Again, this is just my observations. It's up to FIFA who they put in charge of the rest of the tournament now, as far as referees and officials are concerned. But as far as I'm concerned, he should not referee another World Cup game or never referee a park game in Spain, because he was a disgrace. And I felt sorry for Holland at the end. I felt there was another incident where an Argentine, after he absolutely took out Nathan Ake, purposely went to upstage the Dutch by kicking the ball into their dugout, which again was a disgraceful piece of behaviour. It started a mass brawl. And I don't want to see that in the game. You know, me and Luke Turton came on last night hoping for a good game of football between two quality sides, and they have been quality by and large in the tournament, both Argentina and Holland. You know, the Dutch especially, I thought the way they beat the USA in the last round was, you know, really good. So I expected a really good game of football. Unfortunately, the referee's fussing us and picking us to blow up every 5 minutes but nothing offences and then book people. Left a lot to be desired. So I'm very disappointed with the referee, and I think Messi should have been sent off for 2 yellows. Definitely yellow carded at least for the handball. Virgil van Dijk knew what he was saying when, you know, and he got booked for nothing as well. The penalties, the Dutch failed. There was nothing wrong. Eni Martinez was, in the end, the Argentinian hero. And you know, you can't argue with the penalties, but it's what's gone before it that's really made me a little bit angry. I mean, to be fair, Wout Weghorst, I wish he'd done that for Burnley last season, but to be fair, I was delighted for him, and he took his penalty in the shootout very, very well. And that's the reason why we went to penalties. But I hope to never, ever cover a match like that ever again, because, quite frankly, the referee was appalling. Fair play to Argentina. They scored 4 out of 5 and went through. No arguments there, but I think the referee should have taken very strong action, especially against Lionel Messi. I think he got away with blue murder last night and some of his play acting to get Dutch players booked and attempted to get them sent off even. I'm afraid left a bitter taste in one's mouth. And in my opinion, the referee cannot be forgiven for his actions last night. He refereed the match as if he was practically Adolf Hitler. That's my observations. People can disagree or agree with me if they want, but that was my observation. That's just how it is. Now then, England-France tonight. What a game this promises to be. England have a chance. We've scored goals already in this tournament. The only worry I've got, really, are France just too good? I mean, Kylian Mbappe has been in exceptional form already. 5 goals, top scorer in the tournament so far. Looking sharper than he was 4 years ago. Now there's talk that Kyle Walker will come in because he's pacey and try and mark him out the game. I think it's going to be a tough ask, if I'm being honest. But when England have been under the cosh, especially in the Euros, when we were expected to get beat off Germany and they were expected to lose to Denmark, and we came up with big performances and got through. So you don't write off Gareth Southgate and his team. I think in the big one-off games like this, England always, certainly under Southgate, certainly in the big tournaments, sod the Nations League, what happened there. But under Gareth Southgate, they've tended to really rise to the occasion. I'd expect a similar performance, whether they win or lose or not, a big performance from them tonight, and they will be, even if they go out tonight and they play really well, then no one could quarrel with that. But they've got a chance tonight. I mean, Portugal and Morocco in the semi-finals. Portugal aren't the side they once was. You know, I don't think Ronaldo's all there. They've got a tough test against a Moroccan side that deserve to be there, to be fair. And good luck to Anas Sanouri if he takes part in the game today. And speaking of which, let's move on to Burnley, top of the league. That's been stand. That could change if Sheffield United get a result today. They play Huddersfield, but then the onus is on us when we take on managerless QPR. I've just lost Michael Beale to Rangers. Now we will be without Zahori, obviously, but we'll have most of our team back. Hopefully Jay Rodriguez will be back and fit. Ashley Barnes in form again after his brace against Blackburn. I think this is probably not the best time to play QPR, especially they've just lost their manager, so the players will be hurting from that. So I'd expect a bit of a backlash from QPR, but we've got to stay firm, stay resilient, play our match, and if we do that, we should get a result. I'll tell you what, though, I'm pairing with delight at the moment. Blackburn Rovers are getting tonked. I don't know if it's true now. I don't know. At time of recording, Blackburn are getting tonked 4-1, or they were getting tonked 4-1. Let me see what. Yeah. In fact, it's finished. It's finished 4-1 to Preston. Wow, fantastic news that. And especially when it's at their ground as well, Blackman's ground. That is terrific performance from Preston. Well done, Ched Evans, as well. So 4-1 for Preston there. So, well, that really puts the cat amongst the pigeons now. Right, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, hit that subscribe button. If you agree with my observations about what happened last night and my observations what might happen in the England or Burnley games tomorrow, let me know in the comment section below. Please keep your comments clean. Please keep your comments respectful as well. And, you know, let's have a decent debate about this. Was the referee out of order in the Argentina game? I thought he was. Do you disagree? Do you agree or disagree? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. We're now literally 18 short of 1,000 subscribers. So please, if you haven't subscribed to the channel and you're watching these videos, hit that subscribe button, and better still, hit that notification bell, please. And then you know what like videos are coming up, and of course my videos like these, and of course FIFA videos and PES videos and any other videos that I decide to do on JB Sports. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. As I say, hit that subscribe button if you haven't, and hit the notifications, and don't forget to give this video a like. Take care, see you soon, bye bye.